Welcome again, another video. We're going to be talking about narcissists and the taboo. We often have heard of narcissists having no moral compass, not having any boundaries or limitations to the extent of their mischievous behavior. And because the narcissist at least drive for self-fulfillment is so strong, and the urges of their desires are impulsive and pursued with reckless abandonment, we discover an even greater, darker, sinister side to narcissists, with the average normal person being able to refrain from instant gratification and have a great degree of control over the things that they desire or seek. This isn't quite the case with narcissists. You see, narcissists are adrenaline junkies, constantly seeking thrills and excitement from all forms of stimulation. And by the narcissist being an individual that is insatiable, basically, where nothing is ever enough to satisfy them, it gives them a certain type of mentality to always be on the look for something better, something greater. Give them an inch, they want a mile. Commit to them, and they will secretly pursue other options. This is where the trap comes in, because the narcissist is never a long run or long term committed individual. They can't commit to anything for lengthy periods of time consistently. The narcissist is a drifter by nature, in and out. In fact, in most cases, when you deal with them, they already have one foot out. Nothing is ever enough. Narcissists live for the newness of a situation or thing that catches their attention. The problem just doesn't stop at the need for attention, though. As I mentioned earlier, narcissists are adrenaline junkies. And this particular aspect to them produces many extremes. And these extremes within them is an intense desire to be satisfied. The constant boredom and discontentment that lies within them has to be tended to in some sort of way. And this leads to taking greater risks in achieving satisfaction for the narcissist. Many of them conjuring up some of the most illicit acts for more thrills and excitement. This type of mindset leaves nothing off limits, because there is a lack of conscience behind most of these actions and thrill-seeking activities. We often find the most taboo things occurring with these narcissistic individuals. These things can range from incest, pedophilia, sexual assault, cheating, and a barrage of other immoral acts outside of the human norm. The narcissist is a defective machine. The programming is botched, but nevertheless, the finished product of that bad programming is a narcissist. Get a defective bag of fruit, you replace it or exchange it out for something better, or get your money back. Get a defective vehicle, you trade it in, or you replace it for another vehicle, something that works, something that is more suited. Get a defective individual, such as a narcissist. You switch it out, change the label / character, and resell it as new to the general public. That's all I have to say for this video. If you like, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. Make sure to share the video. And just keep in mind that in many of these instances which we think we are getting, we need to properly vet a little bit more before we engage deeply into something that is unknown or perhaps defective.